In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down this riff. How's it going? Dave here. My channel is all about helping you create awesome neo-soul and R&B sounds on your guitar. If that sounds like your kind of thing and you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you click the notification bell so that you're notified every single time I release a new video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to play that little piece you just heard. Hopefully you're going to learn some cool concepts for your songwriting, you might learn some new chord shapes, and you might learn some new licks to use as well. So let's jump straight into it. So first of all, we're playing in the key of G major, okay? So we're starting off with this lick here. So it's basically just a double stop thing. We're playing 7 and 8 on the G and B strings, and we're hammering on the 9th fret of the G string, okay? Then we're gonna play the 10th fret of the B string, okay? Then we're gonna play the 12th fret of the B and E strings, but we're gonna hammer on from the 10th, like that. And then play the 10th fret of the B and G strings, or the B and E strings, I mean. There we go. So that's the lick to start things off. And that's all just using the G major pentatonic scale. So we're going to start off with this chord here. This is an A minor 9. It's the 2 chord in our key. And I'll hammer on the little finger at the 7th fret of the high E string to get this cool neo-soul sound. Make sure you do that as well. Then what I do is I just move it up 3 frets to the C minor 9 chord. Okay, now the C minor 9 is not in the key of G, but it works, and there's a few different ways you can look at it. So you could look at it as a minor 4 chord, which is a common chord substitution, playing the 4 chord as a minor, but I wasn't thinking of it as that. I was just doing what I like to call the cycle of thirds, where I just play a minor 9 chord, or a major 9 chord specifically. Other chords work, but in neo-soul, 9th chords tend to work the best, and just play them a third higher each time. I find that a minor 9 works the best here, so up 3 frets at a time. So I've gone up 3 frets and back down again. But you could actually just go up another 3 frets. Back down, and back down another 3 frets. It sounds really, really nice. So that's a cool chord movement you can use in your playing. So we've done that. We've gone from A minor 9 to C minor 9, back to A minor 9. Then I'm just descending shape 3 of the minor pentatonic, or shape 2 of the major pentatonic scale. Okay, so 8-5 on the B, 7-4 on the G, 7-5 on the D, 7-5 on the A, and then 7 on the E. And there was a little bit of palm muting here. It was just done kind of in the way I felt right to do so. So there's no specific notes that I think you should palm mute or not. Just do what kind of feels best. Okay. And then I am playing a C sharp diminished 7th chord. Okay. Now this is going before D. Okay. So I like to use diminished 7th chords a fret below the chord that's just about to be played. Okay. So if you want to learn more about why that works, then you can check out my video on the dominant 7 flat 9 chord, as they're related. And I just kind of played it 1 string at a time, going up then down. Okay, then I move to this chord here. Now this chord is a D7 sus 4. We've got the root, 4th, 7th, and then 4th again. We could add the 5th if we wanted to here. That sounds really nice. That would be the 5th fret of the high E string. But I decided not to. Okay. So this is chord 5 in our key, and then I played this little lick here. Okay, so I'm playing 4, 5, 6, 7 on the G string. And this is a really nice chromatic sequence you can use in your playing. If you start on the 3rd of your key, so I'm in the key of G, the 3rd is B, so we're starting on a B, and just go up chromatically 4 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. It sounds really cool. There's this note here, C sharp, which is not in the key, and it adds that kind of bluesy, quirky sound to the lick. Alright, you can descend those same 4 notes as well. Okay, obviously you descend from the 5th, which is D, down to B. Okay, so very useful set of notes there. Then I'm playing 7 on the D string, sliding up to 8 and back down. 5 on the D string, 7 on the A string, back up again, 5, 7 on the D string, then doing the 7, 8, 7 slide again, and then 5 on the D string. Alright. Then we're moving to an E minor 9. Okay. And then what I like to do on minor 9 chords, as well as playing those thirds, I like to descend in semitones. So that's exactly what I did here. So I played an E minor 9, D sharp minor 9, and then a D minor 9. Okay, just going back 1 fret at a time. And I just played the 3rd fret of the high E string, and then moved to a G major 7. Okay. Then the high E string open. Then I play a B diminished 7th chord. Okay. Now this is 1 fret below the chord we're going to, which is C. Okay, so B diminished chord, open E string. All right. Then we're playing a C major 9 chord. Okay, and I'm hammering on this 4th fret of the G string here, and then sliding up to the 5th fret and back down to the 4th fret. Okay, and then pulling off. Then playing the 5th fret of the D string, okay, to transition into this chord here. Okay, now this chord is a D7 flat 9. Dominant 7 flat 9 chords are a really good way of adding more tension to your chord progressions. Alright, so I just added that in there instead of a standard dominant 7th chord, which would be diatonic to the key. Then I played this set of notes here. So I'm just playing 7, 6, 5 on the high E string. Alright, and then 8 on the B string, and then just quickly sliding up to the 10th fret of the B string. But very, very subtly on that 10th fret. We're not really emphasizing it. We're more emphasizing this 8th fret. The little details are what really make neo-soul sound good, okay? So adding these very nuanced things to your playing is really what's going to improve your sound. And then from there, we're just going to play an E minor 9 again, and that finishes the entire riff. That was it. Hopefully you learned a lot. There's tabs for this riff in the description down at my Patreon page. So sign up to my Patreon if you want to get those tabs and exclusive lessons as well. And for the top tier, you get a copy of my book, Chord Charisma. If you want to check out the first 2 chapters of my book, you can get those for free down in the description as well. Those first 2 chapters are going to show you how to write basic chord progressions and build them up into something more exciting with extensions like 9ths, 11ths, and 13ths. So if that sounds interesting to you, definitely go and check that down in the description. If you enjoyed the video, click like, let me know what you thought in the comments, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. There's going to be more content like this coming for you. And if you've already done those things, then make sure you check out this video here, and I'm sure you're going to learn a lot there, and I'll see you there. So have a good one. See you later.